Greetings, this is Garthrs, the tireless adventure, another episode of StarMade. Very short, very sweet. Got family in town, so not a lot of recording time, but I do have a lot of play time. You know, people being noisy and stuff like that. Don't really have a lot of quiet time to record. So I've been doing a little bit of work on the base, on the shipyard, mostly walkways and whatnot. And let me show you kind of basically what I got here. Let me jump out and I'll just show you the very basics. Now this section right here that used to be my main housing area like that is probably going to turn into like a little bazaar slash tavern area for people once they've cleared customs. These red force fields denote obviously people are allowed or not allowed through there without the proper permissions or whatever. Blah blah blah. Clone chamber obviously going to get moved. Can't have everybody cloning themselves. Just wouldn't be prudent. Alright. So here we have customs. This is the main customs area. This is going to be the main waiting area. There's going to be like little chairs and business here. That's going to be kind of all good and stuff. Probably a couple of restrooms, whatnot. When you dock in here, regardless of where you dock in, you have to funnel in through one of these two doors. Either one on this side or the identical one on that side. We have the universal docking port things, UDPD, CDPDs. Out there. I got 3 over there and 3 over there. I'm gonna have probably 2 for larger vessels over here, which will come over and down and meet up probably right here, and then I'll have 2 underneath there for large ships as well that'll come up over there. So basically when you come in here, you walk down this walkway for freaking ever, whatever. Probably gonna maybe even put a little tram system in. I'm not 100% sure yet. And then, you know, for people like me with all the clearances, you can just walk right through that. But if you don't have all the clearances, it'll just digest your bones. And it's, yeah, you don't want that. It's not cool, yo. It's not cool. So you come in here. There'll be, I think there's a door here now. Yeah, there's a door here now. It'll be closed up, boop, like that. You come in here, come through customs, you'll be able to have conversations with people while you wait, you know, blah blah blah. I can talk to you through a force field, it's all good. You come in here, you clear customs, there's going to be like a little button that'll allow you to go through, and then you can meet your party. And now you notice that right now there's like pretty much red doors everywhere. There's going to be different areas for people to come and go and stuff like that, and the red doors just kind of mark you have to be cleared through here first. So this is going to be the main junction point. Probably going to spruce this up with little chairs or whatever, get rid of the clone system and move it to a more secure section, and then you'll be able to progress further on into the docking, the docked and custom cleared area, which will have like maybe a little bar over here, a little shopping center over here, maybe some hotel rooms or whatever. Then we have the obligatory off-limits area, which we have to have due to OSHA standards. It's all well and good. I completely understand. I've docked pretty much everything in the general vicinity except for a missile over there and Sven's thing, which has the old docking systems on it, so I can't really put it on this. But yeah, this is effectively what I've been doing. It's a little bit, like I said, linear right now. It's just basically here to here, but it's gonna organically go down and up once I get this out of the way. Obviously, I haven't had any real progress on this other than closing in the hull. That's pretty much it. So, yeah. All right. So, but first, I want to show you guys something that I thought was kind of neat. Something I kind of been working on, playing around with, and I'm trying to figure out whether or not I like it. And I really want your guys' opinion on it. I'm just going to jump into this build block real fast. There's nothing about space is fast. I keep on holding down shift to sprint, but I'm not in build mode, so it just slows me down. Use these rail mass enhancers as kind of like ventilation ducts. I think that looks pretty cool. I got the idea from Drackert. He's pretty smart. It's pretty smart. Alright, so basically what I got here is kind of like a beef up structure for this whole thing, because it's not got any weight really pulling it down because we're in space. But I do need the flippity floppity taken care of. So what I did is I put some strengtheners in here that kind of hold it all together. I'm going to put another one of these down on this end, and I wanted your opinion on this. I mean, does this look like it's designed to hold this? I mean, There's probably going to be a couple of other things coming out anchoring this way, and there's going to be a small structure in the middle here for kind of like pre-custom shopping and stuff like that. If you want to grab a souvenir for your kids or whatever. But for the most part, it's it's going to have just maybe a couple of things coming out this way that kind of attach it to the central structure here, and I'm not entirely sure that it looks right. You know what I mean? It doesn't look like it's gonna do anything. I got a few little strengtheners running off to the left and the right there to hold this little arm. Got one that dock on this side. I need to put doors in there as well. I got one to dock on this side. I got one to dock over here in the end. If you got like a little USD at the tip, you can just nose right in, skadoosh. And then of course we got the massive hallway that goes on forever. Yeah, but that's pretty much it. I mean, this repair station is going to be just that. It's going to have 2 primary bays, which means this is going to eventually get gone. I have to rebuild it anyway, so I'm probably just going to scrap it. But it's got this huge... I'll come in here so you guys can see it. It's got this huge thing right here. All these chests are intertwined and sorted. Every single one of these chests has been sorted. I think it's a while back I had a video on this on the pill miner, but yeah, these are all the chests where things go, and like when I'm pirate hunting, I can just jump out of the core and bloop, right there on that, it's good to go. So I mean, all in all, it works well. And then all of these chests right here pull out of these, and they're sorted with like regular hull, crystal hull, logic systems, things I use frequently. I mean, all kinds of stuff. I can't really select any of them right now because I'm not in this build mode. But yeah, that's basically what that is. And I just probably need to gut it, start over again. I'm one of those guys. I build something, play with it for a little while, and then scrap it and build something else. That's just kind of what I do. Like the Dreadnought that's gone, and this thing will eventually one day get finished and then probably immediately torn down so I can start something else. It's just the way I play. Yeah. Yeah. So I just want to give you guys some feedback, or not some feedback, but some update and get your feedback, because I appreciate you guys. Oftentimes you give me some pretty good feedback, and it tells me, yeah, what I'm doing and what I might want to do differently. And I don't always listen to you guys, but it's not because I don't care or don't want your feedback, but sometimes you make me think, and in the process of thinking, I come to my solution. And that's one of the reasons why I really appreciate that back and forth that we have. As a YouTube channel, you guys are pretty stinking active as a community, and I appreciate that. I really do. So that's why I like doing these little update videos when I haven't had a lot of time to record, because honestly, I miss you guys. I'm sure you miss me too. Alright, I promised myself I wasn't going to cry, but I did. So, what do you do? Yeah, so just give me your feedback on this. I mean, what I could do to possibly make that look a little more realistic. Now, you're going to have to imagine the stanchions that are going to come down. They're going to kind of look like this, but they're going to come right off of the back of here, and they're going to connect to like a little central building right here. It's kind of like, what do you call it, duty-free shop, where you don't have to worry about customs. It'll clear right through. Stuff like that. That's kind of what I'm looking for. And then obviously one of the things I'm going to have over here is kind of like a hodgepodge dock, and it's going to have this old nasty ragamuffin tavern in it. And the idea is to have this tavern be kind of like the roughneck section for people who don't want to clear customs for obvious reasons. You know what I mean? And that's kind of what's going to be down there. But it's going to be interstellar policed, not me. I'm not going to be responsible for it. They're just going to be docked there, and they can do whatever they want because, it's their vessel, not my station. So there you go. And then we have the Galactic News Network over here. Right here. These guys are come over here, and he was floating amok, so I parked him. And it's a pretty spiffy vessel. I like it. It's pretty cool. It's pretty alright. And then there's my little runabout. Oh, so cute. Anyway, alright, yeah, so there's your update. Give me your feedback. Always appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Love you in the face. See ya.